What's going on, everyone? My name is Jax and welcome back to the channel. Today I have a pretty interesting video today. I don't normally go over leaks. I don't condone leaking. I think it's super fun to actually enjoy who's coming to the game, who's going to be revealed. But I actually want to kind of get this video out pretty early on because there's a lot of cool stuff to go about based on the story of the game. If you don't know me, I'm a huge story guy. I love the story of the contest. I've wrote so many notes on the story. I have a huge document coming out with my friend MisterKing. We have like this cool Google document that's going to be going over the story of the game, characters' ambitions, explaining Karina. A lot of people don't know about Karina, explaining what happened to the Maestro. There's a lot of cool stuff in that document that I'm actually going to be using today to be talking about the new Maestro, the Overseer Maestro, and as well as Purgatory. So I'm going to start off with Purgatory. So Purgatory is an interesting character because it's a new Kabam original with a soul capture mechanic, and guess who also has a soul capture mechanic? That's right, Guillotine. So I think this character is totally going to be tied to Guillotine. We do know there is a Guillotine event coming out this year. I don't know if that's going to be this event, but there is a Guillotine event coming out. There have been huge teases to a new Guillotine, specifically a Latvian Guillotine. Yeah, you heard me right, Latvian Guillotine. Isn't that crazy? So Latvian Guillotine actually is the Guillotine successor to Queen Hassan, aka Morningstar. So yeah, we do know the sword moved to Latveria. It actually kind of became more demon-like. Look at that. It actually got like rebuilt by like amateur bloodsmith, and that's why it all looks like all creepy and nasty and all that. So yeah, so there is Latvian Guillotine, some pretty cool stuff there. We have Doom in the game, and this character is, we already have 2 Guillotines in the game, and the second Guillotine to join the, technically we have 3. So the third Guillotine to join the game was actually Guillotine 2099, who was brought to the contest from the future by Mephisto, which his plan failed because instead of like pitting Morningstar and Guillotine against each other, it actually brought them closer together. It was really fun. It was one of my favorite stories in the contest. And so yeah, so we do know maybe Mephisto, like, he failed. He's like, yeah, right, well, it's a year late. It's a year. Well, I guess it's like, it's a little bit longer than a year. It's like 2 years, but maybe he wants to try again. He wants to go again and try messing with the Guillotine lineage. So yeah, that'd be a cool one to deal with. And then yeah, Purgatory is interesting because maybe she's been trapped in Purgatory this entire time, or maybe, it's kind of hard to say because with this new Kabam original character, it's either, I think it's a new demon called Purgatory, or it's a new Guillotine called Purgatory, that being Latvian Guillotine. I'm not too sure because if you look at the state of the battleground map, on my guesses is that if you look all the way to the left side, I really think that the 3 characters go there. I think the new Guillotine and Morningstar connect to each other, right? Make that new Guillotine, and then that's a mystery spot connected to Latvian Guillotine. Maybe that's Purgatory if the 2 characters are separate characters, and then boom, new Maestro with the red around him. And if you're wondering why the red around him, that basically just means that he's connected to the realm of champions. If you look all around the map, you'll see different eyes, which are the Chrono Serpent. Make sure you go to my channel and watch the April event that came out this year. You can see the cutscene and figure out why the Chrono Serpent is who he is. And then you can see that Storm Pyramid X is also red, and that just basically means that she's connected to the Baron Apocalypse for nefarious reasons, I'm guessing. So yeah, it's pretty cool. That's where I think they go. And the Maestro, okay, so yeah, that's Purgatory, that's the new Latvian Guillotine. And hold on, I forgot that I wanted to say this. That yeah, so yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm very excited for them. It's gonna be really interesting to see what happens. But yeah, so here we are on the Maestro. The Maestro hasn't been on the state of the battle map for quite a long time, and we've been told, a couple years ago, that there's a reason why he's not. And then once MROC got revealed that we were solving the death of the Maestro, well, then we were like, okay, well, then he's not on the map because he's dead. Like, plain and simple. But obviously, there are alternate realities that we've seen before. One of the coolest things is actually when you go back to the Namor event, Namor actually comes from a reality where he was summoned to a different kind of champions than the one we play in, and he actually tried to overthrow the Maestro. So maybe this new Maestro is called Overseer Maestro because he's from the contest that he won. And it also kind of seemed that that Namor was hiding in Atlantis, like he was kind of like cowarding, is like, oh man, I failed. So maybe this new Maestro Overseer is from that is from that alternate reality, and this is an alternate reality where he won. He did it. He became the end game. It's something really cool that I would love to see. Maestro in the contest is, he is the same. So it's kind of interesting if we do get a Maestro Overseer, but that kind of seems like a more badass title. it seems to me like we're probably going to get an upgraded version of the Maestro, whether that's whether that's like this armor or that armor. We don't know. So here we go. Here's the comic accurate Maestro, or sorry, here's my favorite version of the comic accurate Maestro, which is the 2015 Contest of Champions comic called the Isosphere armor. It is the coolest armor ever, and I would love for this to be playable in the game. The reason why it's not is actually because Thanos kind of stole his thunder in Act 4. Basically, it was like damn Gabe said, so he got that like Infinity Gauntlet armor, and he kind of like stopped the Maestro before he could get to his end game, which is actually going to Battle World. He's been setting up Battle World to be his throne world. That's basically what, if you could play Emerald, you'll see the throne. Yeah, you'll see the throne. Here it is. Here's the throne. So, you know, it looks really rugged, right? So I don't think Maestro didn't really get to do with his plans how he wanted to, and then we, you know, in Act 4 we banished him there. So he never got to get to his plans. So maybe, like I said, if he's come from that alternate reality where he won, I would love to see the Isosphere armor, the God Killer armor. It's so cool. It's really cool, and obviously, like, Hercules is also coming out this summer, so maybe we could see a relation to him. And the reason why Hercules and Maestro have a thing because the Maestro became the Maestro in a recent comic called Maestro 2020, where he actually defeated Hercules to become the Maestro. So that's a little easy connection right there if you want to make that. Yeah, so it's kind of interesting if we're gonna get this Maestro. I would freaking love it. It's so cool. And that kind of explains why I think he becomes Overseer, is because he comes from the reality where he won, where he's been overseeing the contest ever since. He rules the entire battle realm from his throne world, the battle world. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And you know, I think that's it. You know, this is here Bam Gabe saying like 2 original characters. So there is still room for a new Guillotine and room for a Purgatory character. So maybe, but like I said, maybe they're both the same character. We are getting an Aegon event as well, so maybe that's another person. But yeah, so yeah, that's my video, guys. I hope you do enjoy this little quick lore video on the characters. There's a lot of theory crafting that can be coming around, and but yeah, man, I think that's it. I really do hope you guys enjoy this video. Quick little video on, you know, maybe, you know, the Maestro Overseer and this new Purgatory character, if it is a demon or if it is the Latvian Guillotine. I would love to find out. And yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome day. Enjoy the video, share the video, and yeah, I appreciate you guys. So yeah, I'm out. Peace out, everyone.